One of the classic old school back pieces made even better.
So check this out. I got so many cool back pieces. This is some of the upper back, mid back row pieces. What we're going to be doing today is focusing on this one right here, the Nebula Incline lever row.
So it's been around for a long time. Arsenal's copied it. There's Dynamic Fitness, Williams Strength, Elite FTS. Tons of companies are making a similar type of piece now. But this is the original. And I'm going to show you some benefits of the original and some drawbacks, and I'm going to show you what I did to make it a 9.5 out of 10.
You guys have used this machine or the Arsenal or something similar. The beauty is the ability to adjust the width of the handle, so closer or wider, and the free floating motion of the handles is phenomenal. This is the original horn. You can see it's curved, so it makes it so the strength curve is not straight linear like it would be with just a straight flat bar. Now you can see what I've done is I've added an additional horn to modify the strength curve. Simple thing I did, as you can see, I made reverse band attachments. So you attach there to there. I'll show you here in a second. This piece is you can adjust this up and down. Obviously, you know, if the more up it is, the more it chefs off the pad, the more lats. The more down it is, the more the row is towards your shoulders. It's more of an upper back.
In the original state, this thing is so freaking heavy. I like it because of the curved arm. But it's so heavy in the beginning, it's almost impossible to do a true 5 to 8 rep max without having your strength be disproportionately greater in the mid-range than it is in the extreme stretch and the extreme contraction. Because what happens is you're going to be so weak, you're going to have to get momentum to get it up past that first third. The middle third, you're fine, is where your strength is. And in the top third, you can't get a full contraction. Because it's too heavy and the weight and the load is far from the axis of rotation, so it makes it disproportionate with your body's natural strength. I want you to watch, with a reverse band and with this added horn, changing the weight and putting about a third of the weight in the new horn and about 2/3 in the original, you're going to see I'm able to actually get a 5 to 8 rep max, allowing a full stretch and a full contraction with no momentum.
This is just one of the more simple recent modifications I've made on one of the back machines, multiple back machine modifications. I knew this would be good. I've been scheming for a while, just kind of asking myself a question, how could I fix this machine? Because I always love it. I love the freedom of motion. I love the adjustability of the handles. I love the fact that it rotates with your body as it comes up. It's not a fixed handle like a lot of T-bar rows. But it was just so freaking heavy at the top and the bottom. Like, the nice thing is the curve does make it so you can hit the middle 2/3 load optimally. It's just the very bottom and the very top. It's just not ideal and optimal. You're just too weak in proportion to how strong the middle is to really ever hit a 6 to 8 rep max. So similar to other machines, you know, you hit the mid 2/3 range fine, but it's just the stretch and the contraction that you can't get the full range of motion. So I'm just kind of warming up with the weight. The other thing I love about the machine, notice the chest pad. The chest pad tapers at the top, actually perfectly allows you to wrap your scapula, your shoulder blades, and your chest, your torso around to get full scapular retraction and protraction. So this is me putting the reverse bands on. I knew it would be good. Just a very simple thing. Even without the added horn, the reverse bands would be money. You know, I've used this a handful of times so far, but it makes such a massive difference. Like the not trying to He-Man the weight up and not having to like use all this body English to get the weight up past that middle 2/3 of the rep. It feels phenomenal with the reverse band. Adding a little more weight, playing around with it. Honestly, it felt best if about 2/3 of the weight was the original horn, about 1/3 that added horn. It just seemed to be perfect to let me but you can see I'm able to keep my chest against the pad. You know, I'm playing around. This is probably, you know, I could probably add another 25 if I wanted. I'm not necessarily maxing out here, but just kind of getting a feel for the machine. It's just so comfortable now. It allows me, again, that full rotary motion of the upper torso that's so important for back development, for shoulder health. But yeah, I just really love this thing, guys. You guys got to try this out. It's just such a simple modification to make an already amazing and legendary machine completely next level.
I cannot tell you how freaking good that feels to get a full stretch and a full contraction under optimal 6 to 8 rep max load without needing to use momentum, without being strained, and without overtraining your arms. Like, it's just a beautiful thing to be able to keep your chest against that pad and get that full contraction. I can't tell you the massive difference those simple changes make. Awesome stuff, guys. Like, comment, subscribe below. Let me know what you guys think. Have an amazing day.